My name's Rachel, and I have been a member here at Bayview for 32 years. My parents actually started coming to this church when they were engaged and have been here ever since. I have an older brother here as well, so Bayview has been my home church my entire life. It's been my rock, my safe place through thick and thin. When I graduated high school and went off to college, I left home, moved out of state, and that was really the first time that I had been away from Bayview. I'd visited other churches before, and I was attending a church up in college, but first time just being away from that community that I called home. Over the course of a couple years up there on my own, I started to skip church here and there. I started hanging out with a different group of friends than I normally would, and over a few months, I realized I had slid down this really slippery slope, and when I looked up, I had no idea how I got so far down. I stopped going to church altogether, and for a while, I even told myself, I don't believe in God anymore. It was just a way for my parents to keep me in check, and I essentially lived a few years just wandering, completely lost. It wasn't until I really hit rock bottom. I remember one night just being so depressed and lost, confused and alone, and the only thing that got me through that next morning was calling out to God. It was a very simple prayer, but it was just me finally coming to terms, humbling myself and asking God for help. When life got really tough, it was my church family back home here at Bayview that got me through. Their prayers, their support meant everything. It was definitely a prodigal daughter moment in this case, this fear and trepidation of coming home and thinking that I would be excluded or judged by my family, by the church, but it was the exact opposite. They embraced me, they welcomed me home. I felt the unconditional love that God teaches us through His Word. Bayview to me has always been a place where God's faithfulness is most evident. His love is palpable. It's evident in the people here at Bayview and their gestures and their prayers for me, for other people. The warmth and acceptance that I've experienced here has meant everything to me. And Bayview is a place that I call home. It's a community. God has built the church for that very reason. And so I feel very blessed to call Bayview home and to have such a strong foundation and welcoming family here.